Hello everybody and a very warm welcome to Crafters TV. My name is Ben Moseby. Welcome to Tuesday the 72nd of January. Here we are, another day in January, but only 2 more days to go. Yes, hasn't it been the longest month ever? But listen, we are here to bring you so much fun today. We've got stacked shows lined up for you, brand new launch, which are absolutely looking forward to. I know you guys are going to be snapping this up as well, because if the HSN preview show that we did back in the last week is anything to go by, this is one of the launches that you guys have been waiting for, our fabulous Easter collection, which we'll chat more about. But your day looks like this. Launch party coming your way a little bit later on this evening from 6. In the midst of that, in the middle, we've got the launch of this brand new collection. But before all of that, of course, wake up call, where we will be giving you a heads up on this collection, on the showstopper. And it's your opportunity, if you have set your alarm, to get in nice and early. You are going to absolutely love this, whether you go for the showstopper or just the collection on its own, because it's a beautiful Easter collection. I think we've kind of covered off the sort of fun side of Easter and then the more sort of religious side of things too. And there are some dyes in there, honestly, that you will be using all year round for all sorts of different occasions. It's going to be a brilliant day. There's also lots going on over on the website, which I'll tell you about in just a few moments' time. But I'm in a chipper mood because one of my absolute faves is back in the building. Always brings a smile to your face and mine. Always got a giggle or two up her sleeve. She brings brightness and sunshine wherever she goes. She is sunshine on a rainy day. It's the one and only Fish McGiggles, Debbie Fisher.
Wow, if there was ever an introduction, that was it, wasn't it? You bring joy as well.
You do.
No,
you bring more joy.
You bring the joy.
You. Stop it, you. How are you?
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Ben. Yes, really good. Have you had a good weekend? I mean, I know we were sort of day in the week, but I feel like I was travelling up yesterday. Feel like it was my extended weekend, so a bit chilly this morning. So, and on the news yesterday, they were saying that the warm temperatures were coming.
Are they?
Yeah.
What, today?
Yeah. Where were these warm temperatures? They're definitely not here. A bit chilly this morning, but we are springing into spring.
Yes.
Because it's that Easter collection, which is amazing. I love this little die. It's absolutely beautiful. It's like got that oval egg shape, so really lovely. The little bunnies as well inside. Lots that you could be doing with them. But if you want something a little bit more than just Easter, so think of christenings, baptisms, even birthdays, Christmas as well, Ben. This die is just, you're just going to love it. It's absolutely beautiful. It actually cuts out that middle cross, so you can use that for so many different things. And then it's that creator card. We've also got this one, which comes in lots of different parts. Yeah. That is stunning.
It's 4 dies, isn't it?
Yeah, 4 dies, yeah. So you're getting lots of different variations of how you can use that. And every time you use different colours, it looks really different. So I absolutely love that one. I think you're going to love this collection. And I think because it's just a small collection, it's not too much to then go with everything you bought in the past. So I absolutely love it, and I know you will. In fact, I know they're loving it, Ben, because they're selling them already.
They are. They're flying. It's really affordable. That's the thing with this collection too. And you've got 2 options, which we'll go through in just a second. There is a showstopper option, which I still think is super affordable. But if you just want to go for the new collection on its own, hopefully a price that everybody can jump in and grab. But again, you'll need to be fairly quick because we don't have huge amounts of stock. So get in early. And you know what's been happening over the last few launches, stock's been decimated during wake up call, and by the time we get to launch, you know, it's a bit of a scrum. And we have had launches recently, you guys know, where we don't even get to the actual launch because stuff sells out. So if you see what you like, get in and grab it. Also, just to mention that it is a Tuesday, and you know what sometimes happens on a Tuesday? £10 Tuesday. We're springing into crafting with £10 Tuesday. There we go. Selected items, £10 or $10 today only. Oh, we're having a bit of a sneaky peeky look as well. Look at that. Jamie's very previous, but look, he's showing us Halloween gift bag paper pad. That's not easy to say. £10. And all of these, by the way, of course, if you're platinum, you're getting another £2, $2 off. So the pool bows at a tenner. Pop out scene craft kit at a tenner. What else have we got? Scroll on. Woo! Look up. Go down. Go back. Go back. Go back. The roll-up treat box. Tenner. That is an absolute steal. Oh, go up, go up. Oh, stop! Stop! No, up a bit, up a bit, up a bit. Stop! I'm only joking now. Keep going. There we go. We've got 3D embossing folders, the stamping platform. Oh, you've got the flip card die in there as well for a tenner. That's 30 quid normally. Wow, these are incredible. Look at the savings. Another craft kit, normally 25 quid. That's £10. £8, $8 if you're platinum. Some of our outline markers, a tenner. What else have we got? Multimedia dies. Oh, look! That's the multimedia You're a Hoot die, normally 20 quid. That's a tenner. That was one of my favourite projects ever that Debbie made with the googly eyes. Do you remember when you did that? I think we launched them and you did the owl with the googly eyes. It was so funny. We've got classiques in there for a tenner. I mean, is there more? Keep going. Let's have another little look. Wild at Heart gilding flakes. There's pop-up card kits in there, which are normally £25. I mean, literally, there is something for everybody in there. Wherever you are within your crafty journey, there is something for you. So do have a good look. Grab the deals whilst they're there, because it won't be £10 Wednesday. That's all I'm saying. And with a lot of the deals that we do on £10 Tuesday, they go very, very quickly. They're not big stock, so please jump in and grab whatever it is you want. We have lovely Hayley on the socials this morning, and already in is Sarah Brown. First in, Sarah, saying, hello, my crafty friends, sending you all lots of hugs, especially my beautiful friends, Debbie and Ben.
Oh, good morning, you flaming galah.
Yes, I knew she was going to say that. Also sending hugs to the whole CDU family from Melbourne, Australia. It's now 10 o'clock there. We've got Dean and Jamie steering the Good Ship Craft today. You've got a hello and a good day, mate. Marcela Jimenez says, good morning. You were more enthusiastic this morning than you were yesterday. Lois says, good morning, everyone from Ohio. Rebecca Davies says, morning, everyone. First day back in my craft room after a cheeky weekend away up in the Lake District.
Oh, nice.
Sandra Dundas says, good morning, Ben, Debbie, crew, social media superstar Hayley, and all my crafty chatty chums. Order in already, and I'm ready for the day of crafting. What did you get, Sandra? Did you go showstopper or did you go just for the bundle? Diane Wearer says, good morning, the sun will shine again one day. I just know it. I think it looks sunny out there in a minute. I think we've got a bit of sunshine. I think that's what that shiny yellow thing is in the sky. Christine Mahoney says, good morning, everyone. Morning. Hello to Linda, who says good morning. And also Lillian Kwok says, good morning, Ben, Debbie, and everyone here. Keep the hellos coming in. We would love to hear from you. Love to know what you're shopping for. But listen, let's get on with it. What are we going to do first? Showstopper? Yeah, we're doing the showstopper. You can get the brand new collection on its own should you wish. However, the showstopper is what the majority of people have been going for so far. We are almost at 10% of the stock gone of the showstopper already. So we're just giving you a kind of an up-to-date kind of number on that as we go. The showstopper is what's going to go first. It's going to be the craft card that sells that one out, but almost 10% of it has gone already. And I'll take you through the mathematics of it in just a second, but look at what you're going to be getting here. This die, by the way, this one here, I know you'll be able to shop for this collection elsewhere. You're only going to be able to get this one, I believe, on Crafters TV. So this is the 4-piece cross Easter Joy. It is absolutely stunning, and 4 parts to it, so it gives you the opportunity to do so much. I think that is such a beautiful cross, and like you said, Debbie, when you have this and also the other cross that we've got in this collection, it's not just Easter, is it? It's christenings, it's baptisms, confirmations,
Christmas,
sympathy.
Yeah, sympathy, nice one. Yeah.
So yeah, that's your first cross die, as I say, and only available on Crafters TV. You're then going to get this one here, which is the second of the 2 crosses. This one, again, lots of versatility with this. You can cut in, you can cut out paper piecing in there potentially, a little bit of colouring you can add to that too. Really, really versatile. So you've kind of got, like, I suppose, the more serious aspect of Easter, and then you've got the fun side of it as well with this set, which I absolutely love. You've got the cute little bunnies there, that beautiful egg shape. And then you've got the foliage in there too. So again, lots of fun can be had with that. You're also going to get your stamps in here as well. These are really beautiful too. Some really kind of uplifting sentiments in there. Things like peace, love, and Easter blessings. Hoping your Easter is extra bright and happy this year. And happy Easter and God bless. And then last but by no means least, I'm laughing about this because
Joy and pain, like sunshine and rain. Has anyone heard that song? Ben hadn't heard that song.
Debbie came in this morning, she's like, every time I look at this stamp set, I think of this song, and I thought she was going to go, joy to the world. And then she started singing,
joy and pain, like sunshine and rain.
And I didn't really know that song, but she sang it so many times this morning that all I've got in my head is joy
and pain, like sunshine and rain.
So if you know that song, do feel free to join
Sing
in.
along.
Yeah. That is your collection, all of your stamps and dies, but then you're also going to get, within the showstopper, all of these extra goodies. Now, basically, for an extra £15 or $20, you're going to get a set of your classics, the pastel collections. I think it's a really clever colour choice because, of course, all of the colours in here, springtime, sort of Easter colours are going to work really nicely with this collection. We're also going to bring you your set of craft card. So, as I say, this is the one that's going to sell out the bundle, but you've got your 50 sheets of craft card and also 60 sheets of card. It's just card.
That sounds very sinister.
Yeah, card.
Card.
That, of course, is your white multi-purpose card, stamping card, now just card. So almost 10% of the showstopper is gone. If you just want to go for the stamps and dies on their own, you've got the ability to be able to do that as well. And just to show you, again, you know what, if your price doesn't stretch to that 48, then you can just get the collection on its own. So £36 or $48. But as you can see, for an extra few quid, you are picking up quite a lot of extra stuff. £45 or $62 worth within the showstopper. Good morning to Stephen, who says, good morning, watching in bed. I've got the showstopper and delivery on its way. And Cheryl says, good morning, Ben and Debbie, and all CC's fans. I'm also watching Sarah on HSN. Yeah, I believe she's going to be back there a little bit later on. But stick with us for the meantime and pick up your showstopper. Let's have a look with Debbie, though. The card that you've got in front of you there, I did spy that one. You had that on your lap earlier. That is beautiful.
Yeah, absolutely beautiful. And I think what this shows is just that versatility of that die. The die itself has an outside cutting edge. So with this one, it's created that amazing aperture. And then inside, you've got that beautiful fretwork in there, then that gorgeous cross. It is absolutely stunning. I love that one. This one's just as pretty, having those florals. This really has that touch of spring around it, but I think you hit the nail on the head. I think for a sympathy card, they're very difficult cards to make, and you don't want something too over a pound. You want something that's just going to look really lovely and sincere, and this one would absolutely do that. It's beautiful. There's that joy one.
Yes.
So joy and
pain,
like sunshine and rain. everyone's going to be singing that song by the end of the day. We need to learn some more lyrics because that's all we seem to know. Look at that. I mean, let's just take a minute to look at this card because it is so beautiful. I love the fact that, in fact, who has done the Carol? Carol's took a lot of time here to replace that cross. It's just stunning, absolutely stunning. And one little one here, which I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you throughout the day how you can make little freestanding cards like this. In the next couple of hours, we're going to do an easel card with this one to show how easy it is to do that. But
don't you mean an Eastal card?
Oh, an Eastal card. Yes, an Easter easel card. Easter easel card. Right, let's use that die.
Yeah.
It's the one. It's Miracle of Easter. It's called, and let's show you exactly the dies that you're getting here because you've got that outside cutting edge die. You've then got your main die, and then you've got the two extra dies here. So you've got your cross here, and you've got the inside part. Now, what I love about this is both these ones could be creating an aperture. They can also just be creating a nice stencil if you just want to put the cross through. If you want to do some inking in the background, you could use this to do your inking, place your cross on the top. This one is just absolutely stunning. Such a beautiful die in itself. I'm going to show you a really simplistic way of using them and how you can make your actual card bases with these. So I know a lot of people, Ben, that make a lot of Easter cards and they they just, maybe you're a churchgoer and you send them to all your congregation.
Yeah.
If you want just a really quick, simple card to make without getting any extras in, this is a great one to go for. So what I've got is a piece of Centura Pearl. I'm just using that pastel pink as it's nice and spring. Now there's two ways you can do this. So you could put it at the top like so. Now I've done my demo one like that, so I want to show you the different way of doing it, and then you can do a freestanding, just your normal one as well. So when you're doing a card like this, what you want to do is make sure that you take some low tack tape, because you want to make sure that it's stuck down on your card. Now the other thing you want to do is to make sure that your edge slightly goes over. So on the back here, if I turn it around, you'll probably be able to see it better there. You want to be able to just see that poking through at the top, because if you've covered that, it means it's just going to cut completely through your card. By putting it at the top like this, it means when you then come to do your cards, I'm just going to make sure that goes just over the top there, making sure it's on both sides like so.
Yeah.
You still need to keep some of that cardstock in, so just like that. And I'm going to put a piece there, and then let's just put another piece to secure it at the bottom. And we're going to run that through. So I think most of these in fact they will, all the dies will go through your Gemini Junior. So if you've only got a smaller machine, that's going to be perfect. You could use your A5 cutting plates to go through your Gemini if you've got a bigger machine. I've just got my bigger machine with me and my A4 plates. They'd also go through the MIDI as well. So
nice.
yeah, great one for that one. So let's take that one out to start with. And now, because of the power of the Gemini, I know that that's going to cut through that, like in the words of Sarah, like hot knife through butter. So that's going to, so you can see it's took off that little sliver there, and then that's given me my card blank. Look at that.
Oh, that's really cool.
It's perfect, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now, my one I did earlier was this way, so you just choose which way you want them. Exactly the same. This one, though, opens that way. This one opens that way. So the versatility of just that one die without using any of the others is amazing.
That's a really cool
Now,
tip.
what you could do then is to pop that right in through there and open it up, and then you could run that through, and then you've got a nice pattern in the front of your card. So what a beautiful card to have. Great if you've got a christening. These could be your invites, Ben. You could have your cross, and through the centre then, you could cut that in, and then through that centre, you could actually have your invite coming through to say where it's going to be and what's happening and that. So lots of different ways there. So let's pop them to the side. Now, let's cut out. We're going to use that piece of card. I should have been a bit more frugal with that if I'd put it across, but never mind, I've got another piece. We're going to use that to cut out that middle centre piece. And then I've got my, this one here, which is going to be out of, I've got just some, it's like a rose gold. It was just a piece of scrap that I had in my collection. I want to be a little bit frugal in here, because I'm actually thinking I might do something a little bit different as well. So let's just cut into that one. So we've got that piece. We're just going to trim that piece down. So we've got all those going on. And then I'm just going to have my white one where we're going to use that main die. So popping that one into place. Now that is a creator card die, so you do want to use the outside cutting edge as well.
Okay.
So what that's for, it's great for matting and layering, but if we look at the actual die itself, you can see there's no cutting edge in between the shapes. So we know that's just going to cut in, not cut out. So we're just going to pop those ones in, make sure I've got that the right way around. And then we're just going to use, again, our low tack tape to hold them in position. Like so. Do you do anything for Easter, Ben? Do you have do you still do like an Easter egg hunt for Daisy?
Not really. I think maybe 2 or 3 years ago, probably the last time we did that. We still get them Easter eggs. I might be singing in the church choir this year.
Oh, amazing.
I started, so I don't know if I told you, I went back to, we went to church for Christmas Eve, went to the carol service.
Yeah.
It was really good.
Yeah. And
I know a few people in the village who were involved in the church, and it's quite a nice little community thing. And I used to go to church quite a lot when I was little.
Yep.
And so the first 2 Sundays of January, I thought I'll go back to church, and I really enjoyed it. I met some of the people there, and of course they've got quite a small church choir, and there's no blokes. So as soon as I mentioned, like, oh, I used to go to church a bit when I was younger, and I've come back, and I used to sing a bit. Oh, used to sing. I mean, they didn't talk like that, but that's how I imagine they talk. But you used to sing. I was like, oh yeah, we're always looking for gentlemen to come and sing in the choir. So I'm thinking I might.
That's amazing.
I might go back and do it.
And they've got no men in the choir?
No men in the choir.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's unusual. It's not always men in the choir.
To be fair, there's only about 6 or 7 ladies. It's not like the biggest choir in the world. But I thought it was quite sad because, like, for the carol service, the church was absolutely rammed.
Yep.
Like, they had to put extra seating in. And the 2 Sundays I went along just to kind of check it out, there's only about 12 or 14 people there. I thought it was quite sad, really. But yeah, I'm thinking about getting back into the choir.
Oh, that would be really cool.
Yeah.
And you are a good singer, Ben, so yeah, you'd be very good. Are you good at high notes?
No, I think I'm more of a bass/tenor rather than a soprano. I think that's probably more where I am, to be honest with you. But I think from what they said, they'd be happy for me just to pop along and give it a bit of gusto,
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be good. Does Daisy sing?
She used to, like, the horses have taken over with Daisy. That's kind of like her.
I thought then you said she's a bit hoarse.
Oh, she's a bit hoarse?
Yeah, when she sings.
Yeah, she used to sing, but she's a little horse now.
Horses have took over, right, not a she's horse.
No, she used to sing quite a bit. She was in the school choir, but she's more, everything's revolving around the horse now, so I think it'll only be me joining the choir. But I can't go yet because choir practice is on a Tuesday night at 7:30, so I'm always here, you see.
Oh, okay.
So, I might, unless I get Tuesdays off.
What day, do you have normally a day that you get off each week?
No, it sort of changed.
Oh, it changes.
I'm off tomorrow, and then like last week I was off Wednesday, but then next week I'm off Friday.
Because we always do different shifts. I never quite know whether you have a shift pattern.
No, I think they just sort of put me wherever they want me,
Yes, wherever you're needed. So then we've got all of this.
Yeah.
So we're going to literally put this all together, and then I'm just going to do something else which I've just thought of. So let's pop this into place. We're going to use our dotty tape pen. I think this is an absolute must-have when you've got dies that are intricate like this. So literally you're going to, oh, what's happened there?
Do you do anything for Easter?
Let me just, I need to wind this on, Ben. So if you just want, if you talk while I'm just doing this.
That's it. Well, I can say good morning to you, Doreen, who's joined us from the Netherlands. Hi, Doreen. I'm hoping to come over to the Netherlands some point this year to do one of my park runs. I need to get to Zuiderpark. I think, is that how you say it? It's in The Hague, Zuiderpark. Because I'm trying to do my alphabet, where you get a run in a place with every letter of the alphabet, and Z, the nearest place you can go is Zuiderpark in The Hague. So I don't know if you live anywhere near there, but I might see you. I probably won't, because the Netherlands is a big country, but I'm coming to the Netherlands. Ben, I'm watching on 2 different screens, says Cheryl and Telford, telly and computer. Oh, but who's on which screen? That's what I want to know. Hi also to Hannah, who says, good morning all. The Joy stamp gets me singing Joy by Soul to Soul. Oh, what is that one?
Oh, yeah. But no, I'm thinking of Back to Life. That's a different one. I love Soul to Soul.
Joy. I don't know why I'm dancing. I'm getting ready for someone to start singing.
I love that. You start to the year and you've got a tune in your head. It's just like...
What's the song? Joy.
Joy.
All I can think is your one, and also Joy to the World. I don't know Joy by Soul to Soul, I don't think. Anyway.
You will, I think, because I know Soul to Soul songs, and I think when you play it, you'd probably know, but I just can't remember.
The only song I know by them
is
Back to Life.
That's the one I've got. Back to reality. Back to
Hannah does recognise the song that Debbie's singing, though. I got Cosmic and Daisy themed Happy Mail this morning. Well, that's good. Lillian Kwok says, Ben, the only male choir member in the village.
I love that.
And Sandra says it was supposed to be...
Oh no, I've done that the wrong way.
What you done?
So lucky I've got another one. I've put the tape on the top, not the bottom of the die. So it's upside down. And actually, it probably wouldn't matter. Let me put these back together. You know what, look. We could still do it. No one's going to notice. No one's going to notice. So that's going to fit perfectly over the top. Yeah, if I hadn't, no one would notice I've even done that. Let me just put all this down like so. Yeah, because, and the reason I'm doing that is because we're overlaying anyway, so you're not going to notice that. So we're going to pop this one on, so that's going to go on our bottom piece. So, and I think we'll put this one on first because we will then put that onto some foam pads. So just putting that in. I love these tape pads, tape pens now, Ben, because you can literally, do you know where you used to pull the bit out before, like I just did?
Yeah.
You literally just undo them and wind them back in.
Yeah, yeah.
Which
like
is
the old
very
cassettes
good.
back in the day.
Yeah, exactly. So we're just going to look at that. I mean, so beautiful.
That is stunning.
It is really stunning. Now I'm going to turn that over just to make sure I burnish that down on the back. And then that's going to go in place. So I'm going to bring in some foam pads. Let's just pop them on the back, just to give that some height. And then I'm going to trim those ones. So just cut that in half. One there and there. And then I wasn't going to do anything else, but I'm actually thinking when I picked up the gold one, I thought it'd be nice to do just a tiny bit of paper piecing. So let's pop that over the top like so. So we've got that there. And then I thought, there it is there. Bring that back in and this in. And I'm not worried that there's not enough on there because that's just about enough room. Let's place that in. And in fact, let's switch over my Gemini plates. We're just going to quickly run that through like so. So this was not something I had planned, but I don't know why. It's funny, isn't it? Because you like do your demos when you're at home, you sort of plan a thing. And then when I was looking at it, I thought, oh, I could do something a little bit extra there, which would hopefully make it look a little bit more special.
Yeah.
But when you are doing these, you get all these extra pieces. So I was thinking we could paper piece these back in. But you don't need that many. I'm pretty sure they're all the same. I'm just going to bring in my little glue. Yeah, I've got to hope so now, like James said. I've just mixed it all up. Let's put some glue. I'm just going to randomly put a few.
Okay.
So we don't have to.
We're over 10% of the showstopper now gone. It is very, very busy. I've just heard a lot of people going for the showstopper. A lot of people also are just going for the individuals on their own. So it's entirely up to you. I say the individuals, just the new collection on its own. You don't have to go for the showstopper, but if you want that extra value for money, then of course you have to be quicker on that because we've got far less stock of that available than we do of the Easter collection. And of course, don't forget, this collection is the only way for you to get the sensational die set that Debbie is currently crafting with, and it is gorgeous. I think you guys have been asking for a collection like this because we haven't done. I know we did like an Easter box, didn't we, last year? But we haven't done many Easter collections, have we, in the past?
No, not at all. And I think you don't need too much, do you, for Easter? You just need enough to be able to craft with. And actually, I think like having little Easter gift bags, little boxes. Yeah, I really like that. So we're just going to leave it at that, and then we're going to add. I've got just somewhere. Hiding, there we go. I've just stamped, so there's some great stamps in here as well. But bring these in, really lovely set of stamps that you've got for there. I've just stamped one out which just says Happy Easter and God bless. And I'm literally, in fact, I think, let's put it there. So I'm just going to pop that in the middle, right on the middle piece, like so. Just like that, and we're going to keep that really simple, but we've got our freestanding little card that couldn't be more simpler to do. And imagine doing that in all different colours. It's just going to look beautiful, isn't it? So absolutely love that one.
And like you say, how cool is that? Like quick and simple, but looks the absolute business. You can like batch make a load of those very, very quickly and create some stunning Easter projects. Wow. You can understand why this collection is flying out of the door. £48, $64 for your showstopper. And of course, on top of all of the brand new stamps and dies, you will get your set of classiques. That's the pastel set, so 12 colours you're getting in there. You're getting 60 sheets of your card. You're getting 50 sheets of your craft card. $45 or $62 worth of goodies for just £15 or 20 within the showstopper. If you don't want to go for the showstopper and you just want the new collection on its own, you can do that too. A lot of people going for both. It's wherever your budget lies, really. £36 or $48 if you just want the 5-piece Easter collection on its own. 13 stamps and the 10 metal dies. And remember, the only place where you can get the die set that Debbie has just crafted with. Such a beautiful card, Debbie, says Sarah Brown. Absolutely. And Amelia says, oh yeah, read the tape runner. So I know Debbie did it out of shot, but when it overruns like that, Debbie, when you get a bit spooling out, you literally just take it off, and it's the back wheel that you sort of pull back, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. And I should have just showed you really, but they are so simple to do, literally. So you take that top piece off. You've got this little groove here, so you literally part that away, like so. And where it slipped round, you literally just pull it round, and it just winds it back in, where you couldn't do that before. So and then when you put it back, you literally put that back together, make sure that's clipped all the way round like so, and then that just goes on the top and you're ready to go again. Nice one.
Lovely card, Debbie, says Carletta, and Shaddai says, I love that, clean and simple. And Hannah says, it's the Soul to Soul song which goes, joy, it's a new sensation, new vibration, rocking the nation.
I need to listen to it because I'm not very good with...
It's a new sensation, new vibration. Now that's in excess, isn't it? New sensation.
Yeah, that's not it. That's not... Yeah, that's...
I don't think... We'll have to listen to it in the break. Cheryl says, Debbie, by paper piecing, made the cross stand out, and I love how it looks. Loads of craftability with this, and that's why you guys are absolutely loving it. Whether you're going showstopper or the collection on its own, I think we're going to give you opportunity to get your carts and baskets checked out, and we'll be back with you with even more in about 3 or 4 minutes' time.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the Crafters Companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches. You'll receive 1 point for every pound, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
My name's Craig Laird. I work at Crafters Companion. I am a craft expert where I get to play with lots of crafty goodies from Crafters Companion, and hopefully we're here to inspire you with lots of crafty things that you can do. So my crafting journey, that started many years ago, actually just over 20 years ago. I actually came across crafting on UK Shopping TV. I was unwell at the time, and I was just channel surfing, just having a look to see what was on TV, and then I came across who has now become my friend, Dawn Bibby, and I thought, oh, quite like that bit of crafting that she's doing. I purchased some crafty goodies, and before you know it, here I am, all these years later, doing what I'm doing with Crafters Companion. So believe it or not, none of my family or friends are actually very creative. So the creative side in me has actually just progressed naturally. As I have progressed, I've become really good friends with many craft experts out there in the industry, and they're the ones that inspire me. Then coming to Crafters Companion, Crafters TV, and interacting with all the crafters at home, seeing what they make. I am a huge advocate for social media because you get to see lots of things that everyone makes at home, and that does inspire me as well. Many years ago, before I started here at Crafters Companion, believe it or not, I didn't have a lot of confidence. I didn't go out a lot, I didn't do much. Now, with Crafters Companion and Crafters TV, it's given me so much confidence, self-belief. My biggest crafting success, I'm going to have to pick two. One of them is appearing on HSN America. I was really lucky a couple of years ago to actually go to Florida with Sarah to see how it all works behind the scenes. An incredible juggernaut that the shopping TV is at HSN. That for me is an incredible proud moment. I will never ever forget when all of you incredible crafters at home voted enough for me to be in the running of the 2021 Male Craft Personality of the Year was such a humbling feeling. I was so proud. I was so grateful. Our Crafters TV audience are absolutely incredible. For me personally, it is personal interaction. I've never had the best of health. I've always been open about that with our viewers, and the support that I get. So many people are in the same situation as me health-wise, but if you just want that interaction, you just want to have that chat away about anything random in life, onto social media, onto Crafters TV, you know that you're going to get that support, you're going to get that understanding when it comes to the crafters at home.
There he is, Craigle Bagel. Keep the comments coming through. Let us know what you shop for. I know a lot of you are shopping. The showstopper is 15% gone. 15% of the showstopper has gone already inside 35 minutes. It does not officially launch until 3 o'clock this afternoon. So well done you for setting your alarms and getting up nice and early and getting those deals. 3 o'clock it launches officially, 10 o'clock this afternoon Eastern, 7 a.m. Pacific. Also worth bearing in mind too, just as we go back to it, it is £10, $10 Tuesday over on the website too. So snap up those deals. Maybe you're looking to add to your cart. Maybe you're having a bit of a big spend today and you're a little bit shy of your free shipping. Then you have got the option to be able to do that as well. Get those deals in, and as we showed you at the top of the show, there's some fantastic deals to be had. Items which are ticketed at like $24, $29, $30 odd dollars for a tenner, but you'll have to be quick on those because the stocks won't be high, and if you're not quick, it'll be Wednesday, and there's no £10 Wednesday. What's the other one we do? £5 Friday, isn't it? We should do something on a Wednesday.
Wicked Wednesday.
Wicked Wednesday, yes. Yes, Wicked Wednesday. I don't know what happens on Wicked Wednesday, but I like the sound of it. Oh, by the way, in the break, we had a listen, or Debbie was trying to listen to that song, Hannah the Joy song by Soul to Soul. We think we know it, don't we?
Yes, we think we know it. Still couldn't sing it though.
No.
I'll stick to joy
and pain, like sunshine and rain. Oh no. This is the die, or the die set that you were using just a few moments ago. That is the die set that you can only get with us. So, and I just love it. It's absolutely beautiful, isn't it? So versatile. 4 dies that you're getting there in total. And the cross die itself is just stunning. And how gorgeous was that last card? And how super simple was it to do? That's the point again. I think you might get caught in that trap I used to, where you look at dies like this and you go, oh my goodness me, they're so intricate, they're so detailed. And then you think to yourself, complicated to use, but not, really simple. And that last card again was a case in point. Everybody is able to make beautiful cards with a set like this. I'm hearing the number of showstoppers that are going, and literally every couple of seconds, Dean is telling me another 5 have gone, another 10 have gone. It's so busy right now. People are waking up, people have waited for this collection, they're seeing it, they're loving it. Here's the other one of those creator card dies that you're going to be getting in there as well. Absolutely beautiful. So you've got 2 stunning cross die sets to be working with, which I think is just a joy in itself, because you've got everything for Easter. And then again, you know, if you love to make, you know, those cards for christenings or baptisms or maybe weddings, all these kind of things, these are absolutely perfect. Even for like confirmation cards as well, these are just going to be perfect. This stamp set as well is beautiful with the joy.
And pain.
Love the fact that you've got the peace stuff there as well. You've got your, there's like the little, I want to say like they're olive branches, aren't they? Or spring leaves. No, they're, someone will tell me. It's Easter themed. You've also got the Easter sentiment there too. Then you've got all of these sentiments as well. Things like Happy Easter and God bless, peace, love and Easter blessings. Have a happy Easter, and wishing you a happy, heartwarming Easter time. There's some really lovely sentiments in there. This one's gorgeous as well. Happy Easter to the whole family. I hope it is a fun one for all of you. And whatever lifts your spirits, brings you love, and fills you with the miracle of Easter, I wish for you this year. I mean, that is just beautiful. So you've got the very sort of essence of Easter, I suppose. But then on top of that, You've got the fun side of Easter as well, which I really love. I love the fact that we've kind of combined those two sort of sides of Easter in one collection. That's super cute, isn't it? The egg-shaped die, giving you the aperture with the cute little bunny rabbits as well. Really, really brilliant. So whether you're kind of going down the more sort of religious connotation for your crafts, you're covered. If you're going down the more sort of fun side of things, you know, with the Easter bunny, all of that, you're covered. It's a brilliant collection. And as I say, not that we do Easter that often, but when we do it well. The showstopper brings you everything I've just shown you, and it also brings you the added extras. So as we've talked about, you're getting a set of your classics in there, pastel colours. So very clever that we've kind of popped in those Easter springtime colours for you to use alongside this collection. You've then got also 60 sheets of your card, and also 50 sheets of your craft card stock as well. That would set you back $62 or £45 within the showstopper. It's an extra £15 or $20, so well worth going for. And it's not like we just bunged in a load of stuff and you go, well, I wouldn't really use that. You'll use the pens, you'll use all of that card stock, so it is a useful showstopper to go for. If you don't want to go for the showstopper though, you can just pick up the new collection on its own. And there's your price, £36, $48. Showstopper though, heading towards 20% of the stock gone. Very, very busy. So please jump in now. You've set your alarm, you've got up early, so why wait? Because you'd be hopping mad if you missed it. Because it's Easter and there's bunnies and...
But Ben, if you did get it, you'll be springing into action to craft with.
Well, yeah, you'll be springing. Yes. Quick think of another one, Ben. Slow this morning. Becky Weaver says, got the showstopper and the A4 Centura Pearl Pastel Collection added, as I like the more subtle pink in it over the fuchsia. Yeah, that's on the shop, the show page, so do check it out. Yes, Hannah. Hannah's come up with a name for a Wednesday event.
Oh.
So we've got £10 Tuesday.
Yep.
£5 Friday. Half price hump day.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
I'm not sure whether we get the half price down to them, but it's a good one.
Oh, dear. Stephen says, this set is stunning, like you and Debbie Fisher.
Oh, why, thank you very much.
So, from one stunner to another, what are you going to show us next?
Yes, let's get started with the Floral Cross, another beautiful die set. Another create card. This one's even more simpler because it comes in two parts. So you get your outside cutting edge and you get your inside creator card. Used together, it cuts it out completely, and used apart, I'm going to show you how to use it. Little tip, just in case anyone hasn't seen my tip before, when you take your dies off of your packaging, stick this to the back of your pack. Because then that way you won't then stick your cardstock to it and it'll always stay sticky because it's coated your cardstock. It'll always stay on the back. So pop that on there. Now what I've got is some beautiful sort of spring papers. I've done this by 10 inches by 6.5. 10 inches by 6.5. I've then scored in 1.5 and 2 inches, rotated and then scored 1.5 by 2 inches. And I've created that twice. I've got two pieces. So then you turn one of them the opposite way round, and then that then gets stuck on like this to create that diorama card. So we're going to pop the base bit to the side for now because we don't need that. And then this piece, what I want to do is to use these two pieces of card. So I've got that beautiful plaid and some nice spring yellow there. I've used this from the Knitwicks collection. If I turn it over, you probably recognise the Knitwicks. I think it was, I always get this one wrong.
Turn it over again.
I know what it is.
It's not Kindly.
Caring Thoughts.
Kindly Thoughts.
Kindly Thoughts, yes. I always forget that one, so yeah. So I've used that one. So we're going to place that on each one. Now what I want to do, I want to create an aperture in this first before I do this. And the reason being, I will show you. So first of all, let's just tape our actual design to there. I love the paper pads because they're a little bit thinner, the papers, which means I can then put it onto cardstock and know that it's going to cut completely out. And you can see I'm putting plenty of tape on there to keep it in place because I want to cut the aperture out of the top. So just sticking that over the top like so. And again, I like to, Corinne uses a brayer. I just always use my scoring tool. So whichever suits you, just make sure that's burnished down. Then I'm going to use this outside area to go through this part. Normally, if we're creating an aperture in our card, we would stick all of those pieces together and then pop that there. So you could do that if you wanted to. Then you could have your die in the background. But actually, I want my die in my card, so I'm going to just use this on the front. So I'm going to take that down and just use a little tiny piece of tape on top and bottom. Now, you could measure this. I'm sort of roughly getting a measure of where that will go, just by eye. And we're just going to pop that in the middle.
Yep.
And then what I'm going to do, because I'm not using that middle section, I'm making sure that my tape is only taped to that middle section. And then all we're going to do is run that through our machine.
20% of the showstopper's gone, Debbie.
It's flying, isn't it?
We said it was going to go,
springing out
didn't we?
the door.
It's springing out the door. Do you know why? Because it's an excellent deal.
Well, I'm very excited.
And so far, oh no, you've already done that one, Ben. I was going to say your demos have been excellent. Your demos have been cracking. And I'm not yoking with you.
I love it.
Yeah.
Don't you just love spring? I can't wait now till...
I'm the same. I feel like a bear coming out of hibernation now. Do you know what I mean? I get a bit grumpy at this time of the year because it's like Christmas was good, but I'm bored of the rain, I'm bored of the cold, I'm bored of the dark mornings and nights. I just want spring.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's that once Christmas is gone, that's it. You literally just want that spring to come.
And this is the collection you want to be crafting with, isn't it?
It certainly is.
Yeah.
Right now, what we can do now is, I'm going to stick this to here, but this gives me now a guide, Ben, which means I know exactly where my die is going to go in here. Now, I'm not going to stick this down only because I want to tape this to there and I don't want any of my outside edge coming off. So make sure you position that exactly where it's going to go. So I'm just looking around the edge. Then I'm going to bring my die in and actually, it doesn't matter. I was just going to say make sure it's the right way round, but it doesn't matter. Just turn my card round if it's the opposite way. So that's right in the centre there. Then we can move that out of the way. So like so, and then I can tape it down. And then if it does just happen to come away a little bit with your card, you could always put your tape. Our low-tack tape gets quite sticky when it goes through the Gemini. So just make sure that you sort of take a little bit of that tackiness off. And then all I'm doing is making sure I've just got a little bit top and bottom, and then we can run that through. So nice and easy. So there's always ways of how you can get that exact measurement of where your card can go when you're, especially when you're using a create a card die, because you want it right in the middle of that actual frame. So doing your frame first is better than doing it afterwards, because even if it's a little bit out, it's very hard for the frame not to disguise that because it's got that actual aperture in the centre. So once you've got that done, let's take that one out, like so. And then you can see it's cut beautifully all round.
Perfect.
So we're just going to literally take that. I'm going to be really careful to take my tape away, just like so. And then on the other side as well. So very gently.
Look at the detail again, though. It's just incredible, isn't
I know.
it? What we can achieve.
It is amazing.
My
and
goodness.
actually, let me just grab my die brush, because the die brush will get all those pieces out there. So literally, just take all those out, like so. And it's just because we're asking that to cut really intricate detail right in the middle of quite a big piece of card.
Yeah.
So just take that time, take all those little pieces out. And actually it could have perhaps done with me just putting an extra little bit through, but I'm not going to worry. Let me just grab my pokey tool and try and get those pieces.
Do you mean putting in
out.
like an extra shim, kind of?
No, well, actually, Ben, yes, if you want it cut that first time, you could have used an extra shim, or just run it through again.
Oh, okay.
So, and then that would have got all those pieces. Did I do myself another one? Yes, I did. So let's just bring that one in, most of that has come out. So either run it through again or just take a little bit of time to take it out. And then you get your cross that come out in the middle. Now, I'm not going to use that cross, so we're going to pop that to the side. And we're going to just pop all those bits in. So it's quite funny because Jamie has just said in my ear how tidy, I'm a very clean craft, I am. I tidy everything up. I nearly took a picture yesterday, Ben, because I was crafting to the point where I had so many different projects on the go. My desk was a mess. And I nearly took a picture to say, call myself a tidy crafter, but I just thought, I just couldn't bear it. So I thought, no, I'm going to tidy it all up. So I tidied it all up, got myself all ready again, then I was ready to go again. Right, so I'm going to pop that on, and you can see we've got then that perfect positioning on our actual card there. So absolutely love that one. So let's put this card together. Oh, I'm going to do something else as well, Ben. Now, I had done it in a lemon to go with it, but then I thought, actually, we've got that amazing card stock, the craft card. Let's cut it out of craft card and do some shadowing with it. So let's pop this one on here. And then just again, take that down. So I'm just going to roughly pop that frame there, because this is just going to be shadowing, so it's going to be underneath. And then we're going to run that one through as well. And actually, let's pop that in the top.
Yep.
And then we will just reverse that as well, just to make sure that all the little pieces of that one come completely
Do you do a lot
out.
at Easter? You never answered that question.
Do I do a lot?
A lot at Easter.
Oh, sorry, yes, you did ask me that.
Because your tape pen went wonky, didn't it? That's when you didn't answer it.
Yeah, sorry. We always normally used to go away for Easter, but we've stopped sort of going away for Easter now. It's quite expensive to go away for Easter. We used to just have a caravan holiday away.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, which used to always be lovely. And to be honest, since my mum's passed, we haven't really done that. So, because we used to go with the whole family. But I do love Easter. I've worked the last 2 years. Over Easter.
What, across the Easter weekend?
Yeah, what I've sort of worked. So I'm hoping, because I've done it for 2 years running, it's not my turn this year. I'm putting it out there.
Think, wouldn't you?
Yeah, me and Craig did it last year, and I think me and Becky have done it. Yeah, so I'm hoping, I won't have to do Easter this year. But someone's got to do it, haven't they? So
Easter's the it's the start of April this year, because the kids'
oh, it's an
holiday
early one, is it?
like the kids' holiday. I'm sure starts on April Fool's Day, so I think it's like Easter. It's like Sunday the 6th or something, is it? Sunday the 7th. Oh no, wrong. It's the 31st of March.
Oh, so it's really early this year.
31st of March. That means April Fool's Day is Easter Monday.
Oh. Surprise, you're not going to Easter eggs.
That's really early, isn't it, for Easter? I don't know how they work.
It falls really early every so often, doesn't it?
I don't know how, I'll have to Google it now, how they work the Easter day out.
It's all to do with the aligning of the sun, isn't it?
I will tell you. Oh no, I won't. Oh man.
So my granddaughters love an Easter egg hunt, so we've always done Easter egg hunts for them.
Yeah.
And we like doing a little, what's the word, when you go and find clues and...
oh, like a little treasure hunt kind of thing?
Hunt,
yeah.
yes, to find the different eggs. So yes, I love doing things like that. Which is really nice.
I love all of that, and like my kids are a bit too old for that now, but I love doing all of that for Easter, little treasure hunts, and like you say, like doing little clues and hiding stuff in and around the garden, and but never mind. Maybe I'll do it for myself this year. The simple standard definition of Easter is that it is the first Sunday after the full moon that occurs on or after the spring equinox.
Oh, the moon. What did I say? I think I said the sun.
Yeah.
And it was something to do with how it will rotate it.
If the full moon falls on a Sunday, then Easter is the next Sunday. So that's how they do it, apparently.
There you go.
Well, I never did.
No chocolate for me this year, though.
No chocolate. Oh no, no chocolate for you
Cutting out
this year.
sugar, so...
They must have, don't they have, I was going to say like diet chocolate, but like good chocolate.
I mean, I think, you can eat, well, I don't actually know. Vegan chocolate would still be sugar, isn't it? Vegan not sugar.
I think though, it's like with like chocolate, either you're going to do it or you're not going to do it, aren't you? Is that sort of your take on it? Like,
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, it's like a lot of things. I think either do it or don't do it. But
I've not even craved it, Ben.
well, I know you were saying last
crave
week,
sugar
you
at
said you
all.
found it quite easy now.
Yeah, I don't even. So the thought of not having chocolate or sugary things doesn't appeal to me anyway.
I'm with you actually. I'm much more of a savoury monster. Like if there was some sort of like if Easter, if you got like an egg made out of crisps, then I
An egg made out of crisps.
Then
See,
I
I've
would
not
be-
had a bag of crisps either.
I love
I've not had one bag of crisps.
crisps. Peanuts I love as well.
Since October, I've not had any crisps.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you not miss them?
No, not at all.
You've not been having snacks then at all?
No, what I do snack on is fruit and nuts. So, yeah, I love walnuts. They're obviously good fats, so yeah. So we just popped a little bit of that craft card behind, so it's not going to show a lot, but just enough to give that beautiful sort of shadow effect just coming through. And then I'm cut this out again, and the cross in the middle there, I've then used, so we're going to sort of piece that back in. And then I did have, so what we're going to do, to piece this back in, now you could use a piece of acetate. I didn't want to use a piece of acetate because we've shadowed, it sort of just fits in there without having to shadow. But what I think for safekeeping is turn it round and just put a little bit of tape at the back. So that's all we're going to do, is just make sure we tape that down slightly, and that's just going to hold that in place. So, let me just bring that in like this. Now, I am just using a low-tack tape, but you would use maybe your red liner just to line down the bottom there, but that's going to keep that in place there.
Beautiful.
And then all we're going to do is bring in our next piece of card, which is going to go at our base, which is just this one here. And then we're just going to stick this one together. This one's going to go behind, and then I've got just two beautiful panels. Say two. I had two, and I've got one.
Lynn Morton just says, is it normal that I get ideas and I go to start a card and then I get another idea? All these things on my table, no space and no card being made.
I do that all the time, Ben. It is my downside. I can't believe it. I've lost a panel.
Have you?
How can I lose a panel? Well, let's just pop this together and then I will find it.
What panel have you got?
It's one of these. I should have two of these.
Right, I'm coming over.
It's literally,
Last time.
It's literally disappeared. It's not gone
I stepped
underneath,
over
is it?
and
No.
plucked it.
I wonder if it's fallen in the bin. What have I done with that? Right, I'll glue this while you're looking. Yeah,
There it
is. No, that's the one. I need two of them.
Oh.
Thought he was being clever then, didn't he? How strange. It was definitely there.
Is this your idea of like an Easter hunt? Hunt the missing panel from the card.
I'm really untidy as well.
Have you actually seen it on here?
Yes, it was definitely here.
It's not stuck to the... No?
I think it's fallen. Is it in the bin? Can I ask you to
I'm not going to look in the bin. I mean, I love you, Debbie, and everything, but is this some sort of joke? I'll have a look in the bin for you then, shall I?
It's not like fallen down the side or underneath.
Aha!
Is it in the bin? It is in the bin.
In the bin!
Oh my goodness. Thank you, Ben.
I wouldn't go in the bin for anybody
I
else.
love that Ben has rooted. I love that you've rooted in the bin for me.
That's true love, that is.
Absolutely true love.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ben.
Welcome.
What would I do without you?
Well, I don't know. You'd have an uncompleted card.
I would have an uncompleted card.
Yeah.
That's very, very true. So we're just going to literally take that to the other side, and then we can put our panels in.
Yep.
Let's turn that round the right way and pop that on.
Sandra just said diabetic chocolate may be a possibility for you, Debbie.
So do they do diabetic chocolate? I never knew that.
Apparently they do.
Wow.
Tell us more, Sandra. Tell us more.
I mean, yeah, that's how do they do that without adding sugar? Mind you, it's probably made out of dark chocolate, maybe.
Oh, is it? Is that?
Because dark chocolate probably doesn't have a lot of sugar content. I'm not a big dark chocolate person, but I used to love Bourneville chocolate. My
Oh,
aunt used to
no.
love Bourneville.
That was the drinking chocolate, wasn't it?
No,
Bourneville.
no, is it Bourneville? What was the big red bar of
Yeah,
chocolate?
Oh, I don't know.
Right, all I've got now left to do, I've got a few little bits from our Knitwick collection, which we're going to pop into place. So I'm just going to pop this around the bottom here. And then we've got our Happy Easter literally at the top there, like so. So we've got our Happy Easter. And then I've just got my little bunting, which we're going to put at the top there. And there we go. That's our finished card.
Amazing.
There we go.
And it just goes to show you again, doesn't it, how many collections you can bring in with a set like this and create the most beautiful projects. We are approaching a quarter of the stock of the Showstopper gone. We're an hour into the preview of this particular item. A quarter of the stock almost gone. In fact, exactly a quarter. You're going to have to be quick if you want to grab it. It is flying. If you have just joined us, welcome, good afternoon. You're watching Crafters TV. My name's Ben Moseby, and I tell you what, this brand new launch has been so super popular. It is our Easter collection. We have a Showstopper deal for you. You can get the brand new collection on its own. However, a quarter of the stock of the Showstopper has disappeared already. 13 stamps, 10 dies, and you're also going to get your classic markers in here. You're going to get 60 sheets of cardstock. You're going to get 50 sheets of your craft cardstock as well, all built into the cost. Basically, you're paying an extra £15 or $20 for £45 or $62 worth of goodies. If you just want to go for that Easter collection on its own, again, that's available to you. 13 stamps and 10 dies. I'll quickly show you those again. The thing to bear in mind with this too, which is quite nice, this die set here is a Crafters TV exclusive. This one you can only get with us, and I think it is possibly the most beautiful die set, beautiful cross that you're going to be getting. You've got 4 dies in total, so you've got so much versatility to create the most beautiful projects for Easter, the most beautiful projects for sort of religious cards, whether it be a christening, whether it be a confirmation card, wedding card. There's lots of versatility with this. This is the second of the 2 creator card dies that you're going to be getting. Very, very beautiful. Love the ornate design on this as well. And you're going to get your outer die and your inner die with that one too, so you can cut it into or out of your cardstock. And what I love most about this collection, as I say, is the fact that we've gone down kind of like the true meaning of Easter and given you all of these dies when it comes to the crosses. But then we've kind of thrown in the fun side of Easter as well by giving you this die set, which I think is super, super cute, which is the little bunny rabbit and that the Easter egg. So again, you've got your traditional Easter cards, you've got your sort of fun Easter cards, maybe for making little bags for the Easter egg hunt. This would be absolutely perfect. 4 dies in total there. Then your stamps consist of all of your beautiful sentiments. So there's 8 stamps in there with lots of lovely sentiments for all sorts of Easter projects, really, some really uplifting ones as well. So you've got things, simple things like have a happy Easter, you've got Easter wishes, and then you've got more sort of longer sentiments, if you like. So almost like you've got your sentiments for the outside of your card, and then you've got your verses for the inside of your project as well. And then you've also got joy, that beautiful joy stamp set with your branches, your Easter, and then that beautiful peace stub as well. That's the full collection for £36 or $48. What a lot of people are doing also, very cleverly, is getting the Centura Pearl Easter collection. 60 sheets here you're getting for £16 or $28. That's a deal. You're getting 60 sheets, 10 sheets of each, and guess what? We've matched them all up in Easter colours for you. So you're going to get 10 sheets of your fuchsia. You're going to get 10 sheets of that beautiful...
Oh, what was that last one, Ben?
Which one?
That last one.
What, do you want me to go back?
Yes, please.
What, back to the fuchsia? Never gets old, that, does it? Or does it? Ivory. You're also going to get in there 2 shades of your purples, actually, because you've got your lilacs, your beautiful lavender, and then you're going to get your baby blue, and 10 sheets of that beautiful mint as well. So some beautiful springtime Easter colours for £16 or $28. That is a 15% saving. As I said, If you are perhaps on a bit of a big spend today, maybe you're going, oh, new launch collection. Oh, maybe I'm going to go for me Centura Pearl cardstock as well. Maybe I'm going to jump in and get the £10, $10 Tuesdays. You've got opportunities here to fill your carts and get closer to that free shipping. Hi to Mary Beth Doyle, says, hi everyone, I got my order in and coffee made. Now I can comment. Yes. Hi also to Jane, who says, hi, lovely Ben and Debbie. I'm loving the show with you two gorgeous people as always.
Ah, thank you.
It's always a fun day. It's always a fun day. Tina Rose says, what a beautiful card. Love the colours. Work so well together. That last card was amazing.
Yeah, very pretty.
Oh, and on the subject of chocolate, is this on dark chocolate? Oh, the neighbours have started next door. If it's just refined sugar, you've given up. Oh, if it's just refined sugar you've given up, Waitrose used to make a chocolate that was made with coconut milk and sugar, and it was delicious.
Oh,
So there
sounds
are options
nice.
there. But you said you're not bothered, are you?
No, I'm not bothered at all. No. So I've been diagnosed with pre-diabetes, which is why I've decided to cut out sugar, just in case anyone's wondering. But that's, and I just thought, actually, I can, and I've managed to do it. So for a whole 12 weeks now, 13 weeks, I've not had any sugar.
And you're looking great.
Well, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I'm a pound off of a stone loss. Yes. Yeah, but it's not, and genuinely, it's not really about weight loss. It's more just about being more healthy and making good choices, Ben, because actually when we travel and we're at work, it's so easy to just grab the wrong stuff. Vending machine, you know, chocolate bar,
especially when you've got a long journey, you stop at service stations and you just find all sorts of stuff, aren't you?
I have a dip box now, which which I then have like on the way home, and my dip box really is sort of has some weird things in it.
Like what?
Well, it has boiled eggs.
Oh, yeah, I love boiled eggs.
Crab sticks.
And what?
Crab sticks.
Yeah.
Cucumber and pickled onions.
Nice. That's my kind of dip box. Crab sticks, yes. Boiled eggs, yes. Pickled onions. All you need in there is some gherkins.
Oh no, see, I don't like gherkins. I don't like gherkins.
No.
Ooh, no.
Whenever I need a lift, I know whose car I'm going to be coming in.
So no chocolate eggs, but boiled eggs. I love them.
Yeah. Debbie will give you a lift home in her car, but it absolutely stinks in there. It absolutely stinks. Oh dear. Right, let us crack on because there's lots to be getting on with. The showstopper, over a quarter of that stock has now gone. Get it whilst you can. Don't wait around until the launch because it's going to disappear. Shall we see another demo? Yeah,
let's do it. Let's just recap on some of those samples and show you what you're getting in this collection because it is absolutely beautiful. I adore this one. So colouring in those inks, colouring in your flowers in there, overlaying that cross looks beautiful. I adore this. I think it's my new favourite die. It's just a gorgeous die to use. Love that one. Joy and pain, like sunshine and rain. Get the choice stamp, which is amazing. You get loads of sentiments, a whole page of sentiment stamps in there as well. You've got this beautiful cross. It's just everything about this collection is super cute. And I love the fact, Ben, that it is just that small collection. You'll be literally making all your Easter cards, your makes, your gift bags. I mean, what better to give your children, your grandkids, your neighbours, that fun gift bag with a nice little Easter egg in or some little mini eggs and be able to decorate it beautifully with these dies because they are absolutely amazing. Right, I want to show the one we haven't seen yet is that springtime scene. It's such a beautiful design. This is the one you're going to be crafting with the kids with because they're going to love cutting this out. Love the fact that you're getting that oval shaped egg shape which you're going to be using for lots of different things. Great for an aperture card but really good to make again your card bases. So we see a card earlier that we made which was just freestanding. I thought this time let's make an easel card with it. An Easter card. Easter card.
Do you know what though as well? That shape on its own, if the kids want to do some crafting, how nice to be able to just cut them out loads of egg-shaped cards and then they can do their own drawings on there as well, can't
love
they?
That
make
idea.
Their own Easter cards.
Yes. Just had another idea.
Yeah.
And I'm going to do this. You could cut these out and write your treasure hunt details on the Easter eggs. You could have the path of Easter eggs for your Easter egg hunt.
Do you know what you can also do? If you get the Centura Pearl collection with all Easter colours, make your own bunting. Easter egg bunting.
Yes.
Boom.
Yes. Yes,
Yes.
I like that one.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's a great way. Joy, I mean joy that is, isn't it? Yeah, so that's a great die. But to make the easel card, what we want to do is we want to create your actual easel mechanism.
Yeah.
So we're going to take it just to the top, just going to turn it around so you can see this bit at the top here. And don't worry that it's going to cut that off the top, because we can show you how to not worry about that. So let's pop some tape onto here. So just take in a couple of little pieces to put down the side. What I do want to do is keep it fairly straight, and then we're just going to tape that one in there. And I like to just secure it on both sides, so we know when we put that through the Gemini, that will be absolutely fine. So we're just going to pop that onto our plates and run that through. Those little bunny dies are going to come in, they're going to be really handy as well. I know people that have like an Easter dinner, they'd like to do a roast dinner on a Sunday dinner. You could make your own, you could make some little Easter crackers, couldn't you? Put some little mini eggs in there. You could decorate with these little bunnies, with the egg shapes, anything like that. I think Easter is just a really nice day, whether you are religious or not, a nice day just for family celebrations and to
My
get
mum does an
together.
Easter tree as well.
An Easter tree?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Not like a Christmas tree. I don't know what the actual tree is.
I love that idea.
But she makes her own little like Christmas decorations and hangs them on the Easter tree. So again, with these, you could make little egg decorations to hang on there, or the little bunnies as well.
I love
Lots
that.
of things you can do with this collection.
Yeah, definitely. Right, I'm going to cut another one out. So let's just have that one, cut another one out. And then our third one that we're going to cut out, we're actually going to use our intricate die around the top. So I'm still keeping it all white, because we're going to bring in some ink pads as well. So I've got my fuchsia, and we've got our crushed velvet as well. So two colours that are really beautiful together. Now, if you want to keep them more softer, then go for the lower colours to them. So you've got your sort of lilac colour, and then you've got your pale pink as well, or pink tulip, I think we call it, don't we? And then we're going to use this one, where we're going to put both dies together, because again, this doesn't have a full outside cutting edge. So it means when you cut it out, it will stay put inside. So we're just going to use this one over the top like that. Again, bringing in some tape just to hold that together on one side and again on the other, and then run that one through as well. So it doesn't take long to put all these dies through and to have that gorgeous detail. So while that's running through, let's take our crushed velvet. I'm going to just take myself a couple of our blending sponges, and then we're going to use that purple to go around one of them. Now that's our main card. I will show you that in a second. And this one here is going to go on the top, so we need to score that one soon. But first of all, let's use this one to really just blend that gorgeous purple over the top. So just like so. Just bringing it round. Coverage with these brushes is amazing.
That reminds me of the foil of a certain type of chocolate that you get at Easter time.
Oh, yes, yes. Do you have a favourite chocolate, Ben?
As I say, I'm not a massive chocolate eater, but if I was to eat milk chocolate, it has to be dairy milk, doesn't it?
Oh, see, I'm Galaxy.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, love Galaxy. It's my favourite chocolate.
Well, who makes, that's not Cadbury, Galaxy's, oh, is it Mars, which is,
Oh,
is Mars,
it's just so good.
is Mars like the group, is it? Stop going Mars. So
Mars.
Mars is a, so it's not, so Nestle's different again then, is it? Mars, Bounty, Snickers.
Oh, I love a Bounty.
Mars, dear.
I think Bounty's dark chocolate as well.
No, is it?
I think it is, isn't
Oh, it's
it?
probably even more of a reason why I don't like it then, because coconut and dark chocolate. See, I like coconut in the savoury,
Oh,
but
I
not
love
coconut
coconut.
sweet. No.
So we're keeping that more purples there. Just wanted to add that pinks into the centre. And then what we're going to do, let's pop those to the side and bring in our sentiments.
Okay.
Because what we can then do is use those right at the bottom there to stamp directly into the centre. So I'm just going to clear up my mess. And then we're going to bring in our stamping platform. So let's bring that one in. Oh, it's all in different parts everywhere.
Who was in yesterday? Oh, Corinne.
I'm going to have a bit of a tidy, although Corinne has had a bit of a tidy up.
Yeah, I think to be fair, she was tidying up last night.
Yeah, but I'm going to be thorough today. I'm going to have a real tidy up today, Ben.
You're in tomorrow though, aren't you?
I'm in all week. Well, so I'm not in Friday.
Ah.
So, yeah, not in Friday. Oh, I'm not in all week. No, is it this week?
Next week? No, next week you're in all week.
Next week I'm in a week, but
Yeah.
on Friday I'm filming something for HSN's the following month.
I'm in with you this Thursday, aren't I? Yes. Yes, this Thursday you're in.
This Thursday I'm in, yes.
And then Friday, are you doing a show with me on Friday? No, that's
No.
Debbie Robinson and Sarah. We've got
Debbie's
another
in.
big launch coming up on Friday.
Oh,
Yeah.
do we know what it is?
I think so. It rhymes
yes.
with Spied Danger. Right? Yeah? That's what it is. You can work it out from that. Good luck. Spied Danger. What could it be?
It's beautiful.
It is beautiful.
I've got it too.
Have you?
Only because, providing there'll still be some stock left, Sarah's coming in to launch it, but I've got it on launch party next week.
Which I'm with you on.
With another thing that's launching as well with Leanne, I think.
On Monday.
Yeah, Monday. Yeah, I know. So
Well, if there's any of it left launch, because the last launch party we did last week, we had all this stuff on the show, and we ended up only with one of the 4 items that we were supposed to bring because the other 3 had sold out. So keep your fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
We'll try not to sell it all out on Friday. I say, Sarah, slow down, for goodness sake. Debbie wants some left for launch party on
I do want
Tuesday.
some left, absolutely. Right, I am just going to, let me see which is, is that purple or is that pink? I can never tell. That's pink. There we go. So I'm just going to do this one a little bit more, or do another one, should I say. So we're going to do 2 lots. So using that ink pad just to create that bottom piece, and then let's come in with a pink around those edges.
Oh, our Hayley's got that collection as well, and she's saying it's absolutely beautiful. The one that rhymes with Spied Danger.
Spies Danger. That sounds like the name of a film.
Yes, doesn't it? Spied Danger.
And I take it it's not a Sarah's signature, it's a Nature's Garden, yes. Let's pop that there. Right, there we go. So we've got all our extra pieces. So let's bring this one in. So what we do need to do now is bring in our scoreboard, because we're going to score this top piece in half.
Okay.
So I'm just going to take that there, and literally, so that's just before it's 2 before my 6. So let me just grab my scoring tool. So if we go down to 3, I'm going to go 2. Actually, it doesn't look like. So we've got 2 plus, I don't know, Ben, I can't work that out. So actually, I'm just going to fold it there.
Okay.
And then work it out that way. Oh, it was, no, it's 2.5, but it's 1 before the 2.5. So 2 and 3/8 of an inch. So we're just going to fold that one in. That's going to give me my fold. So that gives me my easel. So we've then got our Easter wishes, which is going to go directly onto that easel. So you can see it doesn't matter about that top bit now. But what we want to do is to overlay those extra pieces. Now this piece is going on the inside, but can you see we've got a tiny little bit here. So all I'm going to do is just give that a little snip across the top. So in fact, you could hold it there, put it into place. And as long as you don't go through that actual seam there, so make sure it doesn't go on there.
Oh, yeah.
We could just trim that, and then that's going to fit inside.
Do you know what? I love Lillian's comment. She just said you could make balloons with that egg shape too. Spin them around the other way. That would look
yes, it is like that. Look at that.
That's such a cool idea.
That is a brilliant idea. Brilliant idea. Yeah,
Yes,
love
Lillian.
that one. Yeah, so then you've got your bunting, balloon bunting, and your egg bunting.
You
Love
have.
that. Very, very nice.
Loving all the ideas.
Right, so let's take out our intricate design. like so. Just take all that tape off. And this one is very pretty. So let's just take that out. Look at that.
That is gorgeous.
It is such a lovely die.
Yeah.
So this one is going to go over one here.
Very
so
pretty.
You can see, look how beautiful that now looks. And then we've got another one which I've already cut out, which we're going to put under the bottom one as well. So we're just going to marry those up together. Look how pretty they are. And I'm keeping it really simple as well, Ben. Now, I've got my dotty tape pen, which we have got on the website.
Yep.
But if you wanted to use your intricate glue bottle, you can. If you wanted to use your, the adhesive sheets, you could do that as well. So whatever suits your needs. I don't think a Xyron, your small Xyrons, you'd have to have a bigger Xyron for it to go through. So literally just making sure we tape. I'm looking, I love the fact that our dotty tape pen is blue because I can see the pieces that I've missed.
Oh, yes.
Which is so good. So there we go, we've got all that down. Just gently take that away. And then we're going to place that on our outside.
I can't believe some of you have managed to guess what the launch is on Friday just by my clue, Spy
No,
Danger.
how did they get that?
How are people getting it right?
I don't know. Very clever
Sandra
people.
thought it was the Fried Ranger collection, but it's not. It's not the Fried Ranger. Oh dear. But everyone else is getting it correct. I don't know. Don't know how that is happening. And Emma says, hey, lovely Debbie and Ben, we have a Lent tree every day of Lent, as you don't add the weekend. We had a small Easter-themed decoration, and our tree is then all decorated for Easter Sunday lunch.
Oh, that's really
Lovely
nice.
idea.
Yeah, really lovely. I love that idea of having a tree.
Yeah.
I suppose you can, you could hang little eggs on it, couldn't you?
Oh, yeah, I like that. Yes, yes, why not? Like you hang little chocolates on the tree at Christmas.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're just popping that into place. So I've just used a wet glue so I can manoeuvre that about a little bit. So that gives me my card base, and then we'll do our last one. So again, let's use our dotty tape pen to adhere that on.
Lillian's just said, who wouldn't be ecstatic to receive this card? Oh, yes, Lillian, yes. You would be ecstatic. Love the fact that you guys have joined in with all of this today. It makes me happy. And Colleen Posadi just says, I love the colours on this egg as well. Such a versatile set, really is. And this die in particular, like we talked about, you know, making your own sort of card bases out of it, making bunting, using them as little, I love Debbie's idea of using them as little tags to write your clues down on for an Easter egg hunt. And then Lillian, reversing it and going, well, balloons as well, of course, so make your balloons for parties all year round too. Just absolutely brilliant.
How have we never thought of that before? Because that literally is a balloon shape, isn't it?
I know.
I don't know whether other ovals haven't felt like that, but that is definitely a balloon shape. I feel like I need to make balloons out of it
Simplest thing,
now.
just like flip it the other way.
What am I looking for? My tape pen, there we go. So we're literally, when you're making an easel card, for anyone that's never made an easel card before, you just want to tape the piece on to the part that's going to bend over, because if you put it onto this bit, it's going to stick down and it won't then move. So we're just literally popping that into place, making sure that's covering our front piece there. And then all we're going to do then, because when you make an easel card, you need a stopper, a flopper stopper, as our Debbie calls it.
That's doing the rounds now, that, isn't it? Everyone's calling it that, the flopper stopper.
So I've got my little rabbit, and then all we've done is put, in fact, let me just grab a little bit of ink to put around the edges. And I'm actually going to use my rabbit as the stopper. So we've got a little bow, and then I'm going to use some small little as that's all we've got anyway, because they're all small ones again over here. Let's pop that. Oh, I can't pick my rabbit up. Pop that there and there.
Cute.
I'm just going to take a tiny bit off of that one, just because we don't want that to protrude out. And then that little rabbit is going to go at the bottom, because it's just a little easel card. We're going to place that just in.
That's lovely.
There, like so. Just making sure that we can, there we go, so there. And then our last little bit that we will add on is our little bow. So making sure I've got that the right way. And there we go. And we're going to pop that just at the top, just to make that really cute little easel card. Oh, and that's coming away. I need to stick that down because I've inked it, Ben. Make sure that's dry properly, but I'm going to add a little bit of glue on there just so it'll hold down. But there you go, there's our little easel card.
I mean, you couldn't want for 3 more different cards out of one collection, could you really, of the 3 cards that you've seen today? I absolutely adore this collection, and I think you guys are having the same sort of thoughts about this. Such a lovely collection, and what a great price on it today as well. You know what, we have some brilliant collections here. We have some big collections, and sometimes I think, you know what, they are great collections, but you look at the price and think, I can't stretch to that today. However, I think with this Easter collection, you've got a really versatile kit, nicely sized, so many different projects that you can achieve, whatever the sort of Easter theme that you're going for, but it's all at a much more affordable price for you, which is brilliant. The Showstopper, still proving very busy. Over a quarter of the stock of the Showstopper has gone. Remember, you get all of the brand new stamps and dies within this collection, so you can recreate all of the demos that Debbie has brought you already. And the good news is, you know what, if you haven't got the exact papers, maybe you haven't got that Kindly Thoughts collection, bring in some of your own papers. You know, choose some that you've got in your craft room and you know, use those papers that you've currently got. That's not to say that you won't be able to dive in and buy other papers with us, and indeed that Centura Pearl collection, which I'll show you in just a second, but you've got all of the hardware to be able to create the cards that Debbie's doing today. With the Showstopper, you're going to get extra the Pastel Classiques. You're also going to get your 60 sheets of card and also your 50 sheets of craft cardstock as well. So you've got kind of like your bread and butter when it comes to card making here with your craft card and your actual card itself. Then you're getting the Pastel Colour Classiques, really great choice of colour that we've popped in with an Easter sort of springtime collection. You would normally be seeing an extra £45 or $62 added to the £36 or $48 which you would be paying. However, you're only paying £15 or $20 on top of that within the Showstopper. That's why that price is where it is. So £48 or $64 if you are going for the Showstopper. If you just want to go for the collection on its own, £36 or $48. So you've got that 5-piece collection with the stamps and all of the dies in there as well. It's wherever your budget lies, I think. It's over to you to choose which one of those that you want to go for. But as I say, the Showstopper is the one, if you are going for that, to get sooner rather than later, because we don't have huge amounts of stock of that. 25% of that stock has already gone. The other thing which is proving really popular, I think a lot of people are going either Showstopper or collection on their own and then going boing, Centura Pearl. Easter collection, what we've done is we've curated a 60-sheet bundle of Centura Pearl that you should be paying £24 or $42 for. The platinum price though is £16 or $28. And you're getting 60 sheets. So 6 different colours, 10 sheets of each. You are going to get mint green. You're also going to get your baby blue. You're going to get the lavender. Also, within your sort of purpley colours, you've got that beautiful lilac. You've got ivory. And then you've got your fuchsia in there too. Lots of people going for that. £16 or $28, absolutely worth bunging that into your basket, as I say, particularly if you're going on the big spend today and you want to get close to that free shipping. If you are doing that, don't also forget that you have got the £10 Tuesday currently ongoing on the website. So there's loads of great deals there. Discounted items down from about £40, $40 to a tenner. And that £10 Tuesday, by the way, is before you get your Club Inspired discount as well. So if you're platinum, you're talking about £8, $8 deals. But they will only be there while stocks last, and indeed for the next 24 hours, well not even 24 hours, because by the time Wednesday rolls around, they will disappear. Right, let us give you opportunity to get your carts and your baskets checked out, and when we come back, we'll squeeze in another demo. We'll get the vote for the demo of the show too. We'll see you in about 3 or 4 minutes.
Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. We shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products with live tutorials and demonstrations. Join our family of craft experts where fun happens every day.
Are we in trouble or are we all right? Should be coming in. Should be coming.
What does she do?
Exactly
What
how
does she do?
he looks.
This is awesome. This is awesome.
Get creative and craft along. With our amazing deals, your next craft project is just a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week, or you can watch us on Catch Up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook, or our YouTube channels. You can chat to us, craft along, and meet new friends by joining our online crafting community.
And I watch you every day, and it's just what really gets you through when you're really at rock bottom.
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. Crafters TV, create every day.
Many of our viewers bring up time and time again, and that's our wax seal gate. Thinking, Joe, it might not work as well because I've put too much. Oh, I've forgotten to put me thing in place.
Because I have a way of words that I think that doesn't engage with that and can come out all wrong. Water.
That wasn't the one you just washed your brush in, was it?
Sorry. Yes, but it doesn't matter.
No, it wasn't, was it? It was. Are you kidding?
I'm going to have to say, it's a slip of the tongue. I'm going to say it's maybe to do with my Scottish accent. I'm maybe going to say it's because of Mr. Ben Moseby. He is, well, yeah, he doesn't help matters.
I've made pots that have exploded when I fired them. I've done zips in inside out. It happens to everybody.
We've all spilt our glitter all over our project or knocked the water over.
You're right.
I've just noticed I've got my dress on inside out. So I was messing about doing some backgrounds with the sparkling, took the lid off it and managed to catch the pot somehow, and the whole thing came towards me, down my front, across my lap, onto the floor.
I went to reach for the water and, you know, do the tapping with the and so there was less tapping and more sort of a tsunami.
I've got some.
There we go. Remember to update that VT with the blooper from yesterday, guys, yeah? Corinne splattered herself in the face yesterday.
Oh no.
It's funny. So you know when you do the old...
Yeah.
And that she too much and she got it all over her head.
Oh, we shouldn't laugh.
We didn't laugh too much. Says the guy who absolutely covered himself in gilding flakes yesterday. Dear, dear, dear. I was absolutely covered. You could see me from the moon. I was that bright last night. Thank you, everybody. Christine Mahoney says, hey, Ben. Oh, joke's coming. Why is Easter breakfast so fun? Everyone's cracking yolks. Hey?
That's you at the breakfast table Easter.
It's just me at breakfast anytime. Karen Willis says, good morning, Ben and Debbie and CTV crew and fellow crafty folks. I have bought my showstopper. Yes. I absolutely adore all the Easter sentiments and the CC exclusive cross die. Yes, that die you can only get with us. So if you love that, you'll have to jump in and grab that today. Showstopper's flying. Over 25% of the stock has gone. We've got 25 minutes left, so we are going to try and squeeze in one more demo, then I'll give you the full kind of roundup on everything as far as this is concerned, and then it will be vote time, and then it will be, then it'll be home time. Listen to me, then it'll be home time, then we're going home. Me and Debbie are knocking off at 1 today. You know, we're not coming back for the shows. No, we are really. It will be break time. So let's get into the final demo. What are you going to show us?
Right, let's go back to the floral cross. No, I don't want to do the floral cross. That's not what I want to do. We're going to go back to the Miracle of Easter. I love this one. I think I do think, Ben, I have a favourite. This is my, I know.
Yeah.
I do love this die. It's the one I just want to keep using time and time again because it has just so many beautiful components. So the first thing I want to do is we're going to create an aperture in our card. So I've got myself a piece of card and I've made this 6 inches by 6.5, and then I've scored in at 1/2 inch on each side. Then I've created a normal piece of card, and this is 6.5 inches by 4.5 inches. So you can see it's a lot smaller because this is going to create a dome shape in my card. So whenever you're creating that dome shape, you want that to be at least 1/2 inch smaller, so 1/4 inch on each side. So when you wrap it round, you literally pop it one side, wrap it on the other, and that's what then creates that dome shape. So we want the aperture first of all, but I also want some nice cardstock on there. So I'm just going to put my piece of card onto the front. And we're going to cut both pieces out together. So it's just a case of coming round, taking those pieces, and I am just going to put just some additional tape down the sides. And then I'm just going to put that over the top. Now, if you are a little unsure of your positioning, just use some wet glue so you get a little bit of wiggle room.
Yeah.
So we're just going to pop that over there. Again, just on the back, just going to make sure that all the adhesion has really got into the fibres of my card. Then we're going to use this. Now, you don't have to check on this one because no matter which way round your die goes, whether it's that way or that way, it's exactly the same shape all the way round. And I say that because some creator cards, if you're doing this with a different type of creator card, could be a different shape. So it doesn't matter which way round you put it. I'm going to go slightly up to the top because I want a little bit more room at the bottom. So I don't want it completely in the centre. And then all we're going to do is we're going to tape that one down as well. So just a little bit of tape on each piece. Again, I'm going to take some of the tackiness off. Just because I want to use the middle section. So we're just going to take that down to the side, just roughly by eye, seeing where that goes, and pop in my tape in there. And then we can run that one through.
It's a beautiful die. It's the one that everyone's chatting about as well, actually, that particular die set. So yeah, if you love it, you can only get that one with us at Crafters TV, so you know what to do, everybody. You know what to do.
Oh, you can't get it on somewhere else?
No.
Well, I never knew that.
Yeah, it says on my little board here in big writing.
Oh, I feel like they've proper treated us with that then, because it's my favourite die.
Yeah.
I never knew that either, so it wasn't like I was trying to get you to. It is an amazing die. It's one you'll just love using.
Absolutely.
Right, so let's just very gently take our tape away because I don't want that to tear. Just like so. There we go. And the reason I'm being really light-handed with this one is I used different papers on my demo and I didn't think they worked very well. I'll show you in a little while. But I thought I'm just going to try a different paper and see if that works a little bit better. And it's not that I didn't like the one that I used, it's just that I felt like it was more for a child's card.
Okay.
But I'll show you it afterwards. So let's pop that to the side. So we've got our 2 pieces. So another tip as well, when you're making your aperture like this, make sure you score and burnish those folds in, because when you die cut it, it makes it a bit hard to put them back into place, or you'd have to rescore them again. So we've got that piece, we've got this piece like so, and this piece is going to go back in to the back. So we'll have that all together. So we're going to put that to the side because we now want to use these additional pieces. Now this die itself, you do still need your outside cutting edge to cut it. So we're going to do this through a really nice green here. So we're just going to pop that down. I thought we'd use some nice bright spring colours.
Yeah.
So just going to place that on the side, and then we're just going to bring in our low tack tape again and tape that one down. So again, just so you've got the sort of similar edge around the edge, round the frame.
Yeah.
I'm going to pop that one through. So that will be our first layer.
Tell you what, as well, if you are, you know, somebody who is involved in your church, and this is a great set again to be crafting with, like for church fundraisers, church fetes, all of those kind of things. You know, and that is the other thing to say. We don't talk about it that often, but angel policy-wise, you can make to sell, can't you? You can make, whether it's for you, whether it's for your own personal gain, or whether it is for making money for a charity, full angel policy. So it is over to you with this, as long as you're making full projects.
Actually, that's a great idea, especially if you are someone that goes to church, making them for the church charity.
Yeah.
Yeah, love that idea, Ben. Right, so we've got our now beautiful green, like so. So this is going to now go on top of this one here. So that will fit perfectly onto there. So let's stick that one down. And let me just get my scrap and my dotty tape pen. And again, it's just a case of going round all those sections and around the edges. I feel like they've really sort of, just where they've put extra sort of frills at the end here, looks really cool. So absolutely love that. Just making sure we've got all of those pieces, and then just the cross. Gonna just put some normal tape pen going through there. So that's going to go onto our card. Again, doesn't matter which way round, it's exactly the same top and bottom. So just marrying that up at the top and at the bottom.
Oh, that is a pretty colour combo.
It's really pretty, isn't it? And then I'm just going to go on the back. Again, burnish that down. That will make sure all those pieces are stuck down. So we've got that one then. So that's going to go on the inside. So let's now use our other two parts of the die. So you're seeing why I love this, this die, because there's just so many different parts to it. Now this one, we're going to, now your cross itself will cut out fully. So I just need that, and I've just got some silver mirror. I've then got some really nice bright pink cardstock, because I thought that would really pick up the sort of bright pink in here. So we're going to cut those two pieces. So again, just lay them onto your board and then run them through.
Thank you, Sarah Brownie says, Debbie, this looks like another exquisite card.
Ah, Sarah, yes, love that one.
Exquisite.
Exquisite.
And thank you, Christine Mahoney, who seems to be firing in all the jokes there. This is brilliant. Hey, Ben, what should you do to prepare for all of the Easter treats? Exercise.
Well, they're not scrambling for the jokes today.
Oh! A bit loud, sorry. They're on air next door as well.
They are quacking me up.
I'll go now.
I've been trying really hard to think of ones we haven't said.
Oh, dear. Hayley's just put, good one, Debbie. That was a good one, actually. It was a good one. Oh, dear.
Keeps us going, all the dad jokes, doesn't it?
That's it. Can you imagine a day without a dad joke? It would be a very sad day.
It would be a very sad day. I mean, I know we both love all the team, but actually, when I'm with you, Ben, the day goes quicker than with anyone else.
Oh, you. No, same though, because we always have a bit of a laugh, you and I, don't we?
Yeah,
And,
absolutely.
Yeah, the day flies over. That's why I can't believe we've only got 15 minutes left on the show.
Oh my goodness, is that real? Wow.
That is a real time, not a fake clock.
Where has that time gone?
I don't know. We've stepped into the time vacuum that is the Crafters TV studio.
Wow.
And it does just disappear. We'll be back later on, don't worry, for the official launch. And then we've got launch party tonight as well. Launch party tonight, what else have we got on? Wax seals. Oh, we've got wax seals tonight, haven't we?
Wax seal, yes.
Floral elegance.
Yeah, floral elegance. I love that collection.
Lace nesting dies.
Yes, lace nesting dies. But I think We might do a bit of Easter as well
I'm
tonight.
up for that.
Yes,
I think that's a
definitely.
cracking idea. You've done that one already, Ben. You've done it. You're not going to beat the scrambled. You're not going to beat the scrambled one, Ben, no matter how hard you think. You've been outdone. You've been out-joked today. And that doesn't happen very often.
I'll take that. It doesn't happen very often.
Oh, dear.
So we're just going to put, having to use a few little ones because that's all we're down to, our small here. So let me just use my little tool to take off my tops, and it doesn't take too long. And actually don't need all of them off, but we will take them all off. I always do that and I just can't help it. I have to then take them off. And there we go, we'll lay that over the top. Look how beautiful this is coming together. Right, so once we've done that, let's bring in our card. Now, what I've done here, Ben, we've got our piece of card, which I've done to exactly the same size as my card blank. So again, it's 6.5 by 4.5. And then inside, I've already done this because I knew I wouldn't get time. I've used just a mirror card and I've stamped one of the sentiments that are in here because I actually thought they're so nice that you could put them inside as your verse for your card.
Oh, yeah.
So this one is Happy Easter to the whole family. I hope it's a fun one for all of you. So we're going to pop that on the inside, and the reason being, can you see I've matte and layered it with that green card and the white stamping card. I've then also matte and layered it onto my mirror card. Now the reason I've put extra layers on here, and this is a really good tip for anyone that's doing a card like this that maybe might be a little bit heavy, because what will happen is, let me just line this up. So making sure we've just got a small bit round the edge. Because we're having a domed front card, it makes it a little bit top heavy.
Okay.
So by putting your inserts in, it actually stops that and it weighs it down on both pages. So we're just going to pop this in. And actually, I wish I really need to do this more often because I really loved having a card decorated on the inside.
Yeah.
Like a fully done card. I mean, look how professional that now looks.
I think sometimes you forget because you do so much on the front, don't you? And then you maybe forget a little bit about the inside.
Yeah, absolutely. So what we're going to do now is put our tape pen down one side. So I'm just going to put it down here, making sure we've got plenty. And we're going to affix that to our card. So I'm just making sure it doesn't go over my fold. That's going to fold over the top. And then I'm going to burnish that one down. And then before I stick this one, I'm going to put some extra, actually we can put this down because we've got the aperture inside. So I'm going to stick both down on here. So that's going to come down over the top.
You started something now. Everyone in the comments is cracking egg jokes. And it's not me to blame this time. It's Debbie's to blame. You guys are going the extra mile, says Michelle.
Oh, yes.
And DIY All Things says, the time has escaped today. Oh, dear.
Extraordinary comments today. I'm going to put some tacky glue on this one now because I want to make sure that when this is in place, I know it's in the right position.
Yeah.
So we're going to literally pop that in the top here. So, and just put it down because it's actually harder when it's domed to get that position in. So I'm going to hold it up to myself so I can see exactly where that is. There we go, looks cool. And then we're just going to make sure, I'm just going to press in all those corners. And actually I think that needed to come a little bit so we can maneuver. Oh, there we go. Put it over a little bit more. And then just hold that down there. There we go, cool. So we've got that in the middle. Then we're going to put that onto the front of our card because
Beautiful.
That's all the same here. So we're going to stick that one on as well. And again, I'm going to use a wet glue. And reason being, I mean, you can't go wrong if you're using a tacky glue. It's going to really dry well and make sure it doesn't fall off of your card. So we're going to pop that on. And then we're going to put a few finishing touches. So just going to pop that on my card and then I'm going to hold that down so I know that's exactly, because I've cut it to that size of my card, we're just holding that down so we know that will go exactly on the front.
That's got to be the die set of the
It's amazing, isn't it?
The collection, hasn't it? It's so gorgeous.
It is so gorgeous. Now, what I've done here is I've already stamped out another sentiment. So we've got the wishing you a happy, heartwarming Easter. And I'm literally just going to curl this because I actually want it to sort of curl in, I think, here. Actually, no, let's put it... I'm going to put that on last because I've also made myself some little flowers. So we've got some little flowers, a couple of leaves here, and we're just going to position these into place. But I think what I'm going to do, and hopefully it's not clogged, is we're going to use some of our 3D glue gel.
Yep.
So let's pop that on. We're going to have a little bit on there. Then we're going to put 2 each side.
That's very pretty.
And
I've thoroughly enjoyed this show, you know.
Oh, I'm so pleased.
I think all the demos, I mean, not that I always love all the demos, but so much so today, I've really loved it. I think it's a lovely collection, and I think all the cards have been so very different.
It's spring, isn't it, as well? Yeah, and it's nice when you've got a different collection because you can do different things in them. And I think there's nothing nicer than to start crafting with some brighter colours.
Yeah.
Especially when you're coming out of Christmas. Christmas is lovely, but I think a lot of people agree you get a little bit craft out after Christmas with all the Christmas cards that you make. So we're literally going to stick that into
You get a bit exhausted with all the Christmas crafting.
And then that one there, so don't be frightened to add a few of those. And actually, I think that is going to then work up the top there. So let's just pop that one in. In fact, I'm going to put a little bit of glue across the top, I think, just to keep that a little bit heightened. And take some of that away and just pop that on the top. And the reason I'm using that wet glue there is just so I can position that a bit better. And if you get a little bit of seepage, like I've just done, let me just grab my wipe. All I'm going to do is grab my pokey tool and just take a little bit of that away from there. And then we can position that. Getting in a right mess here, look. Take that off there. There we go. I know, look, all clean and tidy. But there we go. There's our beautiful card. Let's move that out the way with our beautiful spring colours. And then you've got that gorgeous inside as well.
Absolutely brilliant. Sarah Brown says, I have loved all of Debbie's demos today. Me too, Jinx. I think it's been such a great show. It's a great product, and there have been some great demos. Lillian Kwok, Lillian. Debbie has whipped up so many excellent cards this morning. She's whipped
Love that, whipped up.
Yeah.
Or whisked up.
Whisked and whipped up, yeah. It has been a brilliant show. We've loved it. I will give you everything you need to know as far as the details are concerned in just a second. However, it is time to do the lineup of excellent cards and see which one you think has the other ones beaten. It's a little egg joke there.
I love it. I love them all. You're all coming out with brilliant ones, so keep them coming. Yes, we've not even got to launch day yet. Right, let's do a vote of the show. So number 1 was our freestanding beautiful cross. Number 2 was our diorama card. Number 3, our Easter easel card. And number 4 was our dome card. So 1, 2, 3 or 4. And you're right, Ben, they all look different, all pretty, because it's my sort of style, but they all do look very different in their concepts.
That is I would not like to have to pick that. I might be erring towards 1. But it's over to you guys. That's no surprise, Dean. What one do you like, Dean? What one did you go for? Dean's gone for 4. James gone for 2, so it will be 3. You watch. You watch. Thank you, Hayley says, I can't cope today. Ha, ha, ha. It has been a very, very punny show. I've really enjoyed it, and I love it when you guys get involved as well. It's easy, though, isn't it? When there's an Easter collection, there's so many gags to be had, and expect them to all be repeated later on this afternoon at 3. There will be no new content when it comes to the gags. There will be lots of new content, though, when it comes to the demos, so that's the good thing. If you want to go for the showstopper, we are over a quarter of the stock of this now gone. Expect more people to shop over over the course of the break. I think certainly over the course of the last hour, we've had a lot of people watching us, a lot of people I know watching Sarah doing her sort of final hour for a little while over on HSN. So expect more people to be jumping in and grabbing this in between shows. So the fact that over 25% has gone shows you how busy it's been. This is the collection. I will show you that on boards in just a second. The showstopper deal, though, brings you these 3 added extras, all right? So you're going to get your white card, 60 sheets of that, which is a craft room staple. You're going to get your craft card stock, 50 sheets of that, which is a craft room staple. And you're also going to get your classic markers as well. So you're getting the pastel colours, which is brilliant because the colours in here, very springtime, very Easter. So we've obviously thought about putting this collection together, giving you the most out of it. Colours in here, you've got things like silk, vanilla, you've got your mimosa, you've got light yellow, chartreuse, you've got pistachio blossom, sorbet, lilac, soft purple, periwinkle and duck egg. If you were to buy all of those separately, that would set you back £45 or $62. It's an extra £15 or $20 within the showstopper. Then, of course, you get your discount. Club Inspire will take you down to £48 or $64 if you are a platinum member. The actual content, as far as the new stamps and dies are concerned, you can get these individually as well. All right, so individually as a bundle, I say individually as a bundle, it's £36 or $48. You've got your Joy stamp in there, all right? So you've got your 5 stamps there with the Joy, then you've got your branches, you've got your dove, and you've got your Easter. Also within the set, you are going to receive all of these beautiful sentiments. Seen Debbie using these on some of her cards today, but peace, love, and Easter blessings. You've got hoping your Easter is extra bright and happy this year. Happy Easter and God bless. Happy Easter to the whole family. I hope it's a fun one for all of you. And that verse is really nice. What I like about this, as I say, you've got some kind of very, I think, sort of specific stamps for the outside of your project, and then you've got some lovely verses that you can pop on your insert. This one's really nice. Whatever lifts your spirits, brings you hope, and fills you with the miracle of Easter, I wish for you this year. So you've got some lovely, lovely sentiments to be working with. Then you've got this one, and as we said, this collection covers off, I think, the fun side of Easter and perhaps the more sort of serious, sort of religious side to it. This one's super cute because you've got that amazing die that we've discovered, which is an Easter egg and a balloon if you flip it around. And of course, it gives you that beautiful Easter egg aperture. You've got the beautiful foliage and the 2 little bunnies in there too. Then you've got this beautiful creator card die. Again, really, really gorgeous. The fact that you've got that beautiful cross with all the detailing, lots of opportunity to colour, lots of opportunity to paper piece, make a shaker with that as well if you want to. You've got your outer die there as well if you want to cut in or indeed cut out and create a panel. And then this one here, that beautiful die set is available only to you here on Crafters TV. And I think, as we've kind of discussed actually, 4 dies, probably the star of the show, probably the star of the collection. So absolutely worth jumping in for all of that with us. Also worth bearing in mind, a lot of people have gone for that Centura Pearl collection too. And I'm not surprised. I think people cottoned onto this perhaps just a little bit late and gone, oh, okay, well, that's quite nice. I've got loads of colours here that I can use with my brand new collection. Why wouldn't you pop this into your basket, stock up? And yes, we've called it our Easter collection, but of course you can use these colours elsewhere as well. It is just a really good palette of colours for using with this collection, as you can see there. So you've got your fuchsia, you've got your ivory, you have got your baby blue, your lavender, you've got your lilac, and also you have got your mint green as well. So all of those colours, 10 sheets of each, £16 or $28 for 60 sheets, which again, I'm sure you'll agree, is very, very good value for money. And I called this the demo of the show. Three. The one that none of us went
card.
For. Yeah. Isn't it funny? Everyone loves different ones.
Yeah, absolutely. There you go. Thank you very much.
Absolutely brilliant. So we'll pop that one up onto our Crafty Walk of Fame, and you can vote for it a little bit later on. But more of the same, Debbie, in the launch, and lots more projects up your sleeve, I guess, during the launch.
Absolutely, yeah. I've got lots to show you, and yeah, we're going to be sort of recapping, and we're going to be doing some different things with them as well. So.
Excellent. I hope you'll join us for that. We're going to have another great show. And like we said, chances are we'll be doing some more demos later on for you in launch party. So lots more inspiration to come. If you've already bought the collection, do make sure you come back. You can sit back and relax then, can't you? Have a nice cup of tea, watch all of the inspiration with Debbie, and then, you know, when your collection arrives home, you will have lots of ideas to get you crafting. If you haven't yet got it, do make sure you jump in during the break and get it, or indeed come back and shop with us a little bit later on. Also worth bearing in mind, just whilst you are over on the website too, you have got that Spring into Crafting section on the website, so lots of great deals for you there. And of course, it's Tuesday. If you've only got a tenner to spend, whether it be pounds or dollars, or indeed euros, you have got Tenner Tuesday. Lots and lots and lots of deals for you there to be shopping for. A lot of those deals aren't heavily stocked, so if you sort of dove in right now and had a bit of a look, get the deals before they disappear, because everyone's probably got the same idea as you have. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Have a good couple of hours. Don't forget to catch us over on 24/7, and we will see you back here in 2 hours for the official launch of this amazing collection. Excellent.